Like, I think at this point they're still hiring wrestlers, or they should be, because they don't have that many people when we really think about it. Like, I mean, they just got Ding Dong Ditch, you know what I'm saying? They just got Swagger. Or Hager.
I think Cody said their roster is like 70% complete. That's not even
that much?
Women. The women is really their biggest, their weakness. I mean, the men's division is pretty strong for the most part. The tag team division is stacked.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But the women's division has barely anybody in it.
It's not good. But the thing is, we gave them the benefit of the doubt after Double or Nothing. It's been 5 months. Like, they have Britt Baker. They've built her up quite a bit, which is great. But they have Bea Priestley. You have to go right here?
Yeah, you have to go on the right lane.
I think I'm good. Can I take that?
Yeah, you can go. I totally forgot about that, to be honest with you. I was too focused on what we were talking about. Good. But I looked at the thing, and she said to stay in the right 2 lanes.
Good.
Yeah, no,
That's it. They have Britt Baker, and that's it. Awesome Kong is good, but she's past her prime.
Yeah, exactly. She's older. She's more of like a... Yeah, go take a slight right turn right here.
Jeez, if you're not paying attention, you'd slam right in the fucking sign.
Continue straight.
Okay, for 42 miles, we're continuing straight. So, WrestleRant listeners, you won't have to hear Siri's fucking loud-ass mouth. No, I agree. I agree with you, as I've said 50 times, but I do.
Rose, give me a break. I'm sorry. She's not good, people.
She's not.
If you're a fan, that's great, but I'm just not.
It's not even that, like...
It's not a trend, like,
it's
whatever.
It's not like a fucking transphobic thing.
No,
it's the fact that...
sucks.
It's the fact that, like, for me... There's nothing special about her. Like, we were talking about... We'll get to, like, Jimmy Havoc and Darby Allin later, or soon, but... They're both kind of similar in characters, in the fact that they're dark, and, like, skulls and tattoos and stuff like that. But the difference between them, the reason why Darby Allin is so much more popular, is because he has that, like, talent that he can hold over Jimmy Havoc. He has, like his thing that he does crazy fucking shit. Like, what he did in Northeast Wrestling against Jon Moxley, he literally wrestled with his arms, like, while handcuffed. It was nuts. That's how you remember someone. That's how you make a star. Like, you do something fucking crazy. Or you do something that only you can do. Like, wrestling while you're handcuffed is fucking crazy. That's how I remember Darby Allin. But Jimmy Havoc hasn't done anything really like that. I mean, honestly... This is gonna sound stupid, but the only way I can kind of remember him is the fact that he's been in, like, either multiple men matches or the thing he did with the fucking barrel.
That's about it.
The barrel match.
Darby or Jimmy?
Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it's interesting to me because...
Well, the barrel thing was Darby Allin.
No, but wasn't he in that match?
He was in the match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I remember him.
Cracker Barrel match.
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel match.
Cracker Barrel Clash. Iconic.
Interesting. Yeah, exactly. That's how I remember him. But it's just interesting because, like, Nyla Rose is just not... There's nothing special about her. Like, Britt Baker has charm. She... Like, Angel Garza on NXT, fucking charming as shit. I don't even care about how you're wrestling. You're a good wrestler. I saw you walk in 2 seconds. I like you. Like, I'm a fan of yours. It's just weird how things like that work. Nyla Rose doesn't do anything for me at all. Nothing. Most of the women don't. Like, I like Bea Priestley just because of her looks. I think her looks are cool. She needs a little bit more. She needs a chance to talk. All of them really need a chance to talk. I haven't heard any of them fucking speak at all.
I just know that she's Mrs. I know she's not married to him, but I just know that she's Mrs. Will Ospreay.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, they need, like...
She has bad blood with Britt, as seen afterward, but that's about it. That's all I know about her.
They need... The whole women's division needs, like, a reworking, or they all need, like, characters and personalities. Like, Britt Baker's the only one that has that personality, and that's because she has charm.
Just give me a fucking 2-second video package telling me who she is and what she's about. That's it. That's it.
Like, do an interesting storyline with her and Britt Baker. Like, something like that. Like, don't just give them a fucking match and have them beat the shit out of each other, because honestly, that's not realistic.
It's better than doing the tag team matches. The tag team matches, RJ and I were talking about this during the show. Too many tag team matches. I know they're run by a fucking tag team. The company's run by a tag team and the Young Bucks, and they love tag team wrestling. That's great. Their tag team division is the best in wrestling. There's no question about that. The issue is that you can't get anyone over in multi-man matches. You just can't.
Yeah, because there's no specific focus.
No, it's just a bunch of people fighting. Like, you need to... In a tag team match, like, with tag teams, that's fine. But, like, with Rio and Britt versus Ema, Sakura, whatever the fuck her name was, and... B. Priestley? Why should I care? What was the point of that match? Other than showcasing the 4 women, but they've done showcases before. Like, I don't understand what the point is.
But, like, here's what I'm saying is they're just appealing to people who are going to get hooked in solely off of the wrestling and the looks of the women.
There's no characters.
There's no specific characters. I mean, I had to tell you, the person teaming with B. Priestley is her character is inspired by Freddie Mercury. I only found that out because she fucking, first of all, had the outfit on. I was like, what do you look like? You're in a marching band. And then she starts doing a "We Will Rock You" thing, like the stomp, clap thing. Like, I shouldn't have to go out of my way to explain a character to somebody when, like it's ridiculous. Like, actually in this...
Telltale.
Yeah, in this aspect, or in this certain situation, it's tell, not show, because they're showing too much.
I mean, they're not showing anything.
They're showing us by just having them be in a match, but they're not doing any backstage interviews. They're not doing any interviews with the women. I've seen none of that. I haven't heard any of them fucking speak, which is a problem to me, because I want to hear them talk. I want to hear what they have to say. Same with the men. Like, I want to hear what they have to say. I mean, I feel like, have gotten a bigger chance because of the YouTube channel, just because it's been built off of the men. None
of the women are on being the elite. I'll tell you that right now. Britt Baker's on the show. Allie was on for a cup of coffee. Obviously Brandy, but that's about it. I couldn't tell you. B is, I don't think has ever been on the show. Who else do they even have? Like, Awesome Kong is on being the elite. I don't know. Maybe they're filming this stuff and they're putting it up on their YouTube channel. Not being the elite, but like the road to All Out, or the road to this, the road to that, and I'm not paying attention. But as far as I know, they're just announcing random ass matches for these shows, and that's it. Like, I have seen nothing in terms of real character development with any of these women. Britt Baker, I think, was on commentary last week, which was a step in the right direction. But again, I care about Britt Baker, and that's it. Like, Rio's a good wrestler, but so is my fucking grandmother. Like, it doesn't matter.
Barbara?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, yeah, she could kick ass.
She can jump off the top rope. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you knew that. She's a submission specialist, too.
She totally could.
Talk shit in the mic with the best of them, but we need to know more about these characters. The tag team matches are ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about earlier when I feel like it's not WWE, but it's not anything else. It's just because they don't get
better with that in time. It's so they don't fit their biggest weakness.
Yeah, they don't fit the classic mold of a wrestling show because they haven't done really anything that. All they've had is just match after match after match, and then like crazy thing happen after crazy thing happen. Like, you can't keep doing that. You have to have some sort of story arc to make it like an episodic show. Because without, are you kidding me right now?
Listen, I had McDonald's a couple hours ago.
WrestleRant listeners, Graham just farted. I'm just gonna say right now.
Rumblies are upon us. Okay.
You're so gross right now. It smells so bad.
Open up a damn window.
I'm not gonna open the window. We're on the highway.
Sorry.
Okay, as I was saying, you can't have an episodic show, like a wrestling show, really any show, without some sort of drama.
We're NCT.
Oh, we're in Connecticut already?
Connecticut welcomes, yeah.
Ned Lamont, suck my butt.
Alright, I'm sorry, continue.
You can't have an episodic show like this without some sort of drama or interest. Like, I mean, I know we're knocking Raw right now, but the whole Rusev Lana thing, like, that's at least something. Like, you're giving us something. Right now, AEW is not really doing more. Like, I know everybody's sucking AEW's fucking business off. Like, they're just brown-nosing them right now just because they're different, and they're basically saying, like, fuck the companies, we'll just make our own, which is cool, and I can admire that, but at the same time, you have to acknowledge the fact that there are things that they can improve on. Like, there's things that they're really good at. Like, right now, they're, like we've said, their tag team division is amazing. It's so good. And that's coming from me. I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to that shit. But I can tell they're good. So, but they can improve on so many more things.
I definitely agree. That women's match was not good. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It wasn't good. I mean, do you just want to talk about that now?
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of did.
Yeah.
It really was not a good match.
It wasn't.
I'm sorry. I know it's subjective, but, like, if you try to tell me or convince me that was a good match, I don't know what to tell you. We were in the building. The crowd could not have given two shits. I don't know who the fuck B's partner was. There was zero introduction to her at all. You can get away with that shit on the pay-per-views and stuff like that as a showcase for the Joshi women. Not on your weekly show. You need to tell me if we're in the arena and I can't hear the commentary, I need to know who this woman is so I can care. Didn't know who she was, couldn't have given two shits. Even Brie, like we just got done talking about, no idea who she is or what she's about or whatever. Zero fucking clue. So, I don't know. I like Britt Baker. I thought Rio did well. Overall, the match really did not do anything for me personally.
I didn't really care for it at all, but you know what I noticed too is on the screen when both the women came out, like when B came out with the Freddie Mercury lady, it was her music and then she came out first and then the screen would switch between her face and her stuff and then the other lady's face. Like, that was really it. That's all we got from her. And it's weird because I thought she was two different people because they had like two different angles of her and I thought she was like a tag team.
Jesus.
But she had a weird Freddie Mercury thing, but she was not interesting at all. She wasn't. Like, she was trying to get everybody excited. It wasn't working. The only person that everybody cared about was Britt Baker. She was cool as always. Riho, I don't give a fuck about because, like, honestly, a champion should be someone that is all like someone like Britt Baker, but obviously they're not going to put the title on her right now because that's just rushing it, like I said. But like Riho, what, again, haven't heard her talk. I don't know her motivation. What's going on? Like, how should I know that she deserves the title? Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear her speak. I want to hear why she wants the title first before she even fights for it. Or Nyla. Like, I want to hear why they're even fighting for this title. Why are they even here? Like, that's why I don't give a shit, because I don't know what their motivation is. I don't know what anybody's feelings or motivation is when it comes to these matches. Like, at least WWE has that thing where it's like, oh, I want to fight for this because I don't like this about you, or I want this title because blah, 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 or because I lost it to you at this date in this amount of years or something. Like, they don't have that yet. Obviously, I can't because they literally just started their promotion. But, you know, I need a reason to care.
Yeah, I think we all need a reason to care. And I think that's why that match fell flat for a lot of people, especially at least in the building. I don't know about people watching on TV or whatever, but in the building it was a really, really flat match. Probably the weakest part of the entire show by far. So that was alright. So we had Britt Baker, and I think Rio won that one. I think Britt Baker won for her team, if I'm not mistaken, which is cool, but, you know, again, I'm hoping they build the Britt Baker and Rio for the title at some point.